She's just an 7-year-old girl. And I just heard horrible news now to say even the last person that we thought is the perpetrator, it's innocent. I was raped by a small and all 3 men that were involved are innocent. Justice for
Hello Mzansi and welcome back to the channel. So guys, it seems as though the DNA results that we have been all waiting for, which is the DNA that was taken from the principal at Bergview College, which is the principal from the school that Cwecwe was attending. So the DNA results have been announced, and apparently the principal's DNA did not match the one that was found on Cwecwe, essentially clearing him from these allegations of him being the perpetrator. Now, when these news were announced on social media, it was met with a lot of confusion. Like, a lot of people had more questions than answers, because some were saying that this is the power of the brown envelope, basically insinuating that this is the power of how bribe usually works. And it is one of the things that I emphasized on my previous videos, that I hope that they do not tamper or manipulate the DNA results, because first of all, the way that this man was dodging having to give up his sample to a point whereby he had to be forced, literally by the courts, for him to give his DNA. It gave and it rose, like, it raised a lot of suspicions towards him. And to see the way that he has been dragging giving his DNA results, and now that he has been cleared, so that has raised a lot of questions in people's minds, and rightfully so, because the way that this man was avoiding having to give his DNA sample, it was giving suspicious vibes. Like, if you were as innocent as you claim you were, why didn't you just give your DNA from the beginning without having to involve Afroforum, without having to involve all these parties now being involved to a point whereby the courts had to force you to give out your DNA result. Now the quest is still gonna go on in terms of finding the DNA, the perpetrator, basically, of the to match the sample that was found on Cwecwe. And yeah, man, comment down what you guys think of this below. Personally, as much as I can take these results, name, I can't help, like, there's that thing inside that makes you wonder. You can't help but wonder how accurate, after all this time, after so much time has passed, how accurate can we really trust these results, knowing full well the power of the brown envelope, that the amount of corruption that we have in this country. Like, let me remind you, people have sold their own kids, their own little children, their own flesh and blood for money. Now you could only imagine, if this man has money and he has influence. All known that he does have influence, and he does have the backup of the white Afrikaners, because a lot of them were speaking for him and on his behalf on Facebook, as well as other social media platforms. So we all know the Boers have money. Like, let's not kid ourselves and say that but the Boers have money and they have power. As much as their power is not vocal as ours in South Africa, the Boers literally have so much power in this country that I feel like they might have played a hand in these DNA results. That's just my opinion, that's just what I think. But anyway, guys, comment down below what you guys think in comments, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.